Buddy, what's up? Sorry for the delay. We had some technical difficulties. Can't make this up. But we're here. Uh, Thank you for tuning in. We're going to give it a second for people to get the notification if they're not Joel Matrix. So appreciate you, Joel. I see you. Thank you for being here as always. We're excited to hop into to today's topic. That is, for some reason, a tongue twister for me. We kind of did a last minute pivot because Neil was unable to make it for tonight's show. He had some problem pop up at work and wasn't able to attend. So we're doing a different topic, which if you see the title of this live stream should be pretty fun. I'm excited to smell these. Hopefully I don't look like a giant asshole where, one, either I hate all of these and I really am a niche snob, or it's, well, they're not actually that bad and I still kind of look bad. But anyway, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure these two lovely people in attendance with me are also looking forward to it. I think obviously Sean's got a lot of experience with these because they are from his bottles. I don't think any of these are from Saga's, but I guess we'll see. No. We'll get to hear her anecdotes about what she feels when Sean wears them, so that'll be interesting. Okay, SpongeBob One Eternity Later. Joel, come on. You got nothing but time. Hi, Joel. Joel's wearing Jacquefoth Curaçao Bay. Wait, say it again.
I always thought it was Curacao, like that's how I've always pronounced it, like blue Curacao.
Yeah. How is it pronounced?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I thought it was Curaçao.
No, I think I'm right.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Curacao.
Have Google tell me I'm wrong. Have the AI tell me I'm wrong.
Curacao. I mean, I see it. I got to be honest with you. I was leaning into how Ross has always said it because the only thing that I've ever heard about this was, Ross brought it up in a live stream or something. It was like, oh, Curaçao Bay. So if Rana's watching this, she'll be interested because I think she said Curacao and I was like, no, I think it's Curaçao. And she's like, what? So maybe I'm the gaslighter. Who knows?
See, and I could be as well because I know it makes it sound like I'm an authority the way I said that. I'm pretty sure I based it off of the liqueur
is what I was
Curacao, which I only.
All right, I'm gonna listen. This is Kurt. All right, hold on. I'm gonna share it. Oh, that's the link, not a share screen. All right, is this showing? All right, we're looking at the sounds like here Curaçao. Hold on. Curaçao, god damn it. Okay.
To be honest with you, I only know because that was a friend of mine drank that all the time, weirdly enough, because that's what college was like, was somebody drinking blue Curacao mixed with
you gotta imagine, right? I don't know what that accent marking does in this context, but obviously I should have known better. Whatever. We're learning. Learning from the professor. Yeah. So anyway.
I've heard that as a great scent. That's always the one with the Jacquefoths where like all of them are like $15-$20, but then that one tends to be the one that is a little bit higher up in the pricing because I think it's the most popular.
Well, what is in the? It's got to be like a tropical thing, right? I've looked at it before.
Coconut, fig, I want to say. It would make sense if it had orange in it too.
Tangerine, lemon, orange, petitgreen, green notes. Okay, I mean, this sounds like it'd be nice.
That sounds pretty. Sounds
nice. Well, and dude, I was saying the last short that I posted, I was saying a shout out to Joel in that one. Viola from Suspiro that you recommended is really good. Like,
isn't it like Viola Nero or something?
It's just Viola, I believe, is what that one is called, and a lot of people liken they liken it to Town and Country. I haven't smelled that, but the way that you've described Town and Country, it kind of fits. Where it's
is it the clary sage and ambergris type thing?
Clary sage, ambergris, and dense, but also fresh. effortless, but also very buttoned up. Like, I accidentally left it at work, and I'm pissed off because I left it at work for the second time in a row now. And I'm like, damn it. I wanted to spray it on my hand again. So that's like a really good one. Like, I could see myself getting a bottle of that one.
Is that the peppery one that you wore the other day?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
I like
That one's delightful.
Hold up. Nah, I'll mess with it. It made me realize when I shared my screen and forgot to get started with the pop-up ads that I still have not done anything with the browser. Thought about doing that right now, but that's all right. It shows that we only have 2 people in here right now, which probably Joel and Rana maybe, but
we're happy to have them here.
Yeah. I guess we can start getting into it because it's been a few minutes. Joel, I'm sure you have because it's probably just muscle memory, but hit that like button if you haven't. I think I might log in, do the same thing if that works. It would be kind of crazy if it did, but we'll see. Stranger things have happened, right?
I'll do the same. I'll open it up on my browser on my laptop.
1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. Yep. All right. Close that out. I don't need to inflate my numbers and my ego. So go back to 2. Anyway.
I'll even sit in there on my phone as a viewer, you know?
Shoot! That's what I think Neil does that. I'm pretty sure, actually.
That's funny.
Mm.
Yeah. Well,
but yes, I do like the title that you came up with for this one. Is he really a niche snob? That's the question.
We're going to find out. So let's jump into some of the days if you want, so we can keep Joel somewhat entertained. I reached for a decant today.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was feeling something a little bit upscale, but a little bit more of like a head nod to like the fall season. And I don't know if I said this on camera or not, but I just recently had our nieces here, so I had to take everything out of my display cabinet, which is directly right here, which took like an hour. Okay, it was not fun, but I took every bottle out, bagged up every decant that I own or have into gallon-sized baggies, and it took 4 of them. Yeah. Anyway. And I was fishing around and I pulled one out. And today, that's what I was doing this morning because I haven't put them all back. And I pulled out this one and I said, that's actually not a bad idea. Killian Black Phantom.
That's
to me, it's just a really nice gourmand, right? I haven't heard anyone else describe it this way. But when I brought it to work and I showed some of my coworkers, they definitely got the scent association that I get with this one. I'm really not sure what the notes are on this. Actually, let's pull it up. To me, I haven't analyzed it side by side with the notes to be like, yeah, I can kind of get that. But what I really get with this one, sweet, spicy, warm, spicy caramel, what I get with it, are you guys familiar with it's an older candy at this point, Bitto Honey?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Those they're kind of dense, right?
Yeah, they're very chewy. I'm going to pull up a picture. Well, let's share this. These candies here. Have you ever had those?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They're like kind of peanut buttery, kind of honey, but like kind of like taffy, but they get stuck in your molars terribly. Like it's
like milk duds.
The experience of eating those isn't the greatest, but they taste really good, right? Okay, it says almond and honey. Yeah. To me, this fragrance, right, Black Phantom, smells like a Bitto honey candy with, added spiciness and richness. But when I smell it, I'm just transported back to like where I'm from in Ohio. There's, I don't know, half hour away. There's a bunch of just very rural places. And I'm transported to a general store in, God, what was the freaking city? No, I'm not remembering. But imagine like turn of the 19th century sort of like, small town type thing, mid 1800s, like storefront type thing, right? And it's got a general store, and in that general store, a bunch of candy. And I just remember I always wanted the Biddo honeys, and that's kind of where it takes me back to. I like it. It actually does have pretty good longevity, right? You could probably expect that from a gourmand-esque scent with some of these heavier notes, right, and the vanilla. But I find that this one, it performs well in projection and sillage, but it's nothing too beastly. It was a pretty easy wear for me today, and it was 106 degrees feels like temperature in the middle of the day, right? And it was fine. I mean, I sprayed this at 6 o'clock, but the first few couple hours, no problem smelling it. Caught a good little bit of sillage. I didn't get anyone that like complimented it, which is fine. I enjoyed the wearing of it. It was moderate projection, but like still noticeable. And it's lovely. I mean, I don't envision myself going out and buying a bottle when I get through this, which I mean, I probably get a wearing or two left out of that with how I spray it, but it is very nice. If you haven't smelled it, I would encourage you to smell it, see if you get what I get as far as the Biddo honey, but I don't recall ever smelling anything quite like that. I'm not familiar with any of these here that it's showing. But really good wearing experience. I don't know if you guys have any experience in this. Feel free to chime in. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's nice. Don't need a bottle, but I can appreciate the scent, and it was nice to wear it today.
I think I feel that way about most Killians, to be honest with you, where I'm like,
I
it's
appreciate
nice.
them as perfumes. Yeah.
Like we were at Ulta, and they had Angel Share Paradise.
Yeah.
Which I like was kind of stoked about. I was like, wait, so you take Angel Share and add raspberry and rose? I'm like, that just sounds like something that's for me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I sprayed it on, and I was like,
meh.
It didn't even smell like Angel Share. Like, it just,
I sprayed it. Oh God, I don't know what department store. I think it's actually, funny enough, I think it's a Dillard's that has Bulgari and Killian, and they have Amouage and Creed and MFKs, but like it's in the really upscale mall, so it kind of makes sense, but like no other Dillard's that I've ever been in has those. So anyway, I smelled Angel Share Paradise there kind of in passing, and I wasn't too impressed with it. I do really, really like the scent profile of Straight to Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
I just find that one, I almost actually traded a bottle for it a few days ago, but I stopped myself because I think Neil sent me probably 2 ml of it, and I think I went through most of it in one wearing where I just felt like I had to keep spraying it. I wasn't even going anosmic to it because I had other people say if they could smell it or not. It just was very soft. I don't know if you guys have smelled that one, but smell-wise, it was fucking awesome. It just, I don't know. It felt like it should have had more presence than it did, but I think it's probably one of those less is more, but I wanted more.
Oh, you know what? I was thinking it's not Straight to Heaven that I have a decant of. It's Moonlight in Heaven. That's the one.
I haven't tried that.
Again, it's just one. I got that in like my very first like kind of decant purchase.
Really?
Because I was looking for a niche rice perfume. Like that's how far back my niche rice perfume search goes. It's like a couple years. But anyway, like I haven't been looking that hard.
Yeah.
But Black Phantom is the other by Killian that I have a decant of from that initial haul. And so it was so funny because that video that you did, I think it was one of your like older videos, one of your first couple ones. And I remember commenting on your video and like
so you were about to try it or something, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I had it.
I vaguely remember that.
I'll try it while he's doing his video. So that was fun.
Yeah, I always like the smell along type of aspect of this kind of content. Like I haven't watched any recently, but I actually, not to go too far down a tangent, but like the Niche Fragrance Collector does like the house series of, he works with a brand and gets a sample set put together specific for his curation, right? And then there's discount code, whatever, right? There's more to it than that, but he has you smell along, and I always enjoyed that kind of aspect to it. And I hope that if you do have samples of these and your interest is piqued by what I say, that you kind of try them out as I speak about them. But yeah, well, I talked way too much. What did you guys wear today?
Would you like to go first or me?
You can go first.
Okay, I'll probably be a little bit more brief.
That's fine.
No, I mean, in compared to him, no, I wasn't.
I knew what you meant. You're good.
Okay. Anyway, so for my scent of the day, I decided to wear, this one's almost halfway gone.
Was that Wedding Silk Blush or something?
It is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper.
Oh, okay.
Not very popular. It's like one of their least popular ones, but it's one that like Mona Catan apparently was very excited about.
Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25?
Yes, that's the one. And it reminds me of like Mancera Rose's Vanille, but like kind of lighter and like with some saffron and spices and like pink pepper. It's more wearable to me in the summer than Rose's Vanille, so I've been kind of wearing it in that kind of place and that kind of space. I don't think it's gonna be a full bottle when I run out of this 10 ml.
Yeah.
Like very few Kaolis. I kind of have two that I might get a full bottle of, but at this point, I'm enjoying my 10 mils. So yeah, that was that one. I like.
The notes look really nice on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'd imagine the Lily, Vanilla Orchid, and the Magnolia probably pull it more to the feminine side, but like everything else, like I'd look at that and be like, yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, definitely. And
you could definitely wear this.
It's not super jammy either.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's definitely an oud accord in here that they don't list.
Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely.
It smells very Middle Eastern.
Whenever I wear it.
Montals? Okay.
That's the
Crazy in Love and Intense Cafe.
Yeah.
And it has that like kind of signature Kaoli base DNA where it's like a little bit of patchouli and like it just feels to me like crystallized sugar with vanilla. Like all of them kind of have that smell like to me in the deep dry down, all of them that I've tried. So I like that about the Kaolis. Obviously I have my criticisms about them as well, but that was my scent of the day.
Well, nice. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thank you. And then scent of the evening.
Oh.
Chanel No. 5 EP.
Yeah, and forks were found in the kitchen.
Yes. Yeah.
Shout out to Rana for that. She's been putting me onto that. She's like, oh, so Rana. Surprising. Mm-hmm. All right, Sean, what about you?
All right. I don't know. Today was kind of an experiment, and it's an experiment where I don't know if you've ever done this before, where you try to give a fragrance that one last wearing before you go, I need to move on from this. Because
yes.
I'm going to give it the college try. Toomey's Dusk.
Okay.
Dusk is a bergamot, violet, amber. But the problem for me, and I don't know if it's just my skin, but dude, violet overtakes everything when I have it on my skin in a fragrance.
Really? Sounds to be pretty nice.
It is. Like, it is, but it is wildly linear for me. The spray, like right now, because it would have gone on around like 6 a.m. or so. On my hand, it's fairly gone. That's not accurate at all.
Okay.
At least for me, I don't get a citrus hit like Allure Homme does.
Mm-hmm.
You can, and she can kind of attest to it. This
I don't like
very
either of this.
This comes off on my skin very buttery and creamy.
I like the texture of it, but it needs something. It smells to me like it's missing something on him.
That's how I felt about it since I got it, and it was kind of funny because there was a few reviews and those few reviews kind of put it as they're like, it's a blue fragrance, but it's a little different. And I think that the mentality that they were going for was a little bit more of kind of like addition by subtraction.
Okay, I got
There's
you.
not. It's
a little different because it doesn't feel like an actual polished fragrance. Okay, yeah, technically that meets the definition of different.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
sometimes, and I understand that it's a sweet blue.
I think I'm just
don't-
good on blue fragrances. I don't know, like
I
have a few and I
other
never
blues.
wear them.
Yeah, I have other blues that I reach for. I like Toomey as a house a lot.
I like that bottle.
I don't
But
think I've tried
I would-
any of them.
You're going to today.
Okay.
But I would rather reach for the other two that I presently have from the house, which is Kinetic and 19 Degree. Kinetic is the red bottle. It's like spicy orange sauvage, which is actually really nice. And then Toomey 19 Degree, that's the one that is your Aventus
I love that
Tuscan
one.
leather or whatever.
Tuscan leather kind of hybrid thing. But not. That's the thing is, those are the things that I tell people to draw a connection
I don't
to.
think of it
Right.
like that. To me, it's the fun raspberry perfume
to
that he
paint a
wears,
picture,
you
right?
know?
Yeah, but that's the thing is, like, you get this juicy, fruity raspberry over the top of smoky birch that dries into leather, so people immediately go like, "Oh, it's Aventus Tuscan leather," and it's like,
Okay,
that's not a bad shout.
There's common denominator type of thing, right?
Yeah, it's
Sure.
too watery fresh in my opinion.
Okay.
To call it either of those, which is interesting. That one's great, but this one, yeah, it's one that I'm like, I bought it when I bought 19 Degree because 19 Degree was always hard to find on discounters for whatever reason at the time.
What do these go
And
for
then-
retail anyway?
Way too much.
Oh god! Oh god!
Well,
Yeah.
they're a luggage company,
So-
right?
so
Most-
there-
There's a Toomey store in the mall that I was talking about. I've never been in.
Oh,
So
okay.
so the thing is, I picked this up and Toomey 19 Degree at the same time because this was a new release around Christmas because Max Aroma was doing half off
Okay.
Toomeys. Then it's acceptable in my opinion. Because I think those are upwards of 200 for designer fragrances that's owned by La Lique, if I'm not mistaken. If you want to look it up, I think they're
That's
like $200.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Interesting is a fun way to say BS, but yeah. And then Continuum is one that I have to get my nose on, but
I've heard the name Tobacco Amber. Ooh,
yeah, that one's
Hello,
interesting.
Gian.
Hey, John.
wow, that does sound pretty good. Well,
But
Yeah.
no, I would only ever buy these fragrances.
so
These
your
are
spicy
worthwhile.
orange sauvage.
Yeah, these are worthwhile when we're looking at like,
Discounted pricing.
$60 to $100 pricing. Like 19 Degree, I would say for me, I would have no problem spending $100 on that bottle. So,
Well, I'm excited to try one of them.
mm.
All right, well, let's catch up on the chat. I saw something Joel said that I wanted to comment on real quick about this. Mayo Fushuni Little Song. That's his most popular one, if I'm not mistaken. I actually did see that. I think it was on Olfactory Factory or Venba. And it was like $80 or something, maybe less. Like, it was enough to where I was like, I kind of want you. Don't need you. Kind of want you, though. I would definitely try that. Hey, I see Dave in here, too. Oh, my God. What's up, Dave?
Hello.
But yes, I'm interested in trying the House of Mayo Fushuni for sure. My interest is piqued. I learned about them through this Orto Parisi and Asamoto group that I'm on Facebook. So that seems like it's delving more into the artsy fartsy niche sort of territory, but it's all about discovery, right? Rana is wearing Latafa Yara, the orange bottle, the
Ooh.
really sweet mango, I think coconut something. I don't know. I sprayed it one time and I don't remember if I was a big fan of this. I want to say that I probably wasn't. Yeah, this one.
I'll be honest. I mostly.
But I gotta
use
smell it on her.
Yeah, I mostly use it as a bathroom spray, and like, so my grandmother has a tradition of having like a bathroom fragrance for guests
Yeah.
to use, and I decided to adopt that, and so that's the guest bathroom fragrance.
There you go.
I
Mango
think it's
coconut.
fine. It's nice, or for like a young person, especially like a high schooler, that would be a great fragrance. But you know, it's not very complicated. It's nice. I
I
like
don't
it.
think Randa doesn't wear this one often. This might be like one of her first wearings with it, to be honest. I'm curious to see what
Yeah.
she thinks about it later in the day now. But yeah, I haven't
I'll be
smelled it on her,
interested
but
to hear too.
when I sprayed it, this was months and months ago, I was like, you know. But I would gladly be wrong, you know?
Yep.
All right. Gian, what's up? Gian, good to see you. It's been a little bit. What are you wearing today? Dave's in here. Dave, this is your first live stream, right? This is my friend Dave from In Real Life.
Wow. Hello.
What's up, Dave?
Dave is what?
There you have it. There you have it.
Must be mass feeling then. All right.
Well,
I
it's
want
not
to smell it on
mass
you,
feeling,
Granny. Anyway, sorry, I skipped down. Found Continuum on Beauty Live 3 months ago.
That's a great price.
That does seem pretty good. 19 degree from Macy's for $75 at Christmas time. Nice.
That's a good price.
I can't see the emoji, unfortunately. But yeah, Dave was cracking me up the other day. I've sent Dave some samples, and he really, really, really likes Burlington 1819. He really likes Herod. He really likes Town and Country. And he's like, hey, like I just got like a really nice gift card, like thinking about picking up some colognes. And then he linked me a spreadsheet. And funny enough, I actually thought of Saga, of like the planet, like the organization of the sample box. But like Dave broke it down of like, you know, one spray equals 0.125 milliliters, and there's this big of a bottle, and it's this much per milliliter, and it should last me this many days, and here's my rating, and when I would wear it. Like, it was extensive. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Are you sure he's already not a hobbyist? Like that?
Yeah, he's ready for it.
Dave is for sure a hobbyist, just not in this yet. Yeah. Dave is an engineer, if you couldn't figure that out.
Yeah. I had a few thoughts in my head. Yeah, that was one of them.
Anyway, good to see you, Dave. We go hard with Excel. Yes, sir.
I love Excel.
Anyway, all right. Let's get into this. Sean Saga, I'm gonna kind of give the reins over to you guys because I am basically going to be the guinea pig. You tell me how you would like to conduct this, and then we'll go from there. My first question is, well, I have this list that says what everything is. I haven't looked at it. I've detached it in case I need to, but do you have any way to reference what each one was?
I have the list in front of me presently.
Sweet.
Yeah. The idea with the list for you was more so after this, you have references if, you know, because you'll love every single one of these so much that you'll want to go back and want to know what you're wearing.
For sure. All right. Well, how do you want me to do it? You want me to grab designer one?
If you just want to grab one, if you want to grab designer one, if you want to grab bag any of them, the thing that I did with this is, and I think for kind of clarification for everybody that's watching, that's
we should
tell
what the story is.
The intention. Okay.
Let me make it bigger.
Yeah. The intention. Austin is a bit of a self-described snob. I'm not. I do believe that fragrance of any kind has a functionality to it. So, like for instance, although wasn't wild about this, functionally walking around today, this worked. I smelled nice, rather basic, you know, but it worked for me and it lasted pretty much the day.
Yeah.
The goal here is the intention in my mind as I was kind of curating this was, can I bridge the gap of niche to designer, where it's designer that's doing something interesting for the most part, that I also tried to curate a little bit of what I have at the time when I was making this, which was been a few months.
Yeah.
What I thought your taste would kind of resonate with.
Okay.
With also some things that it's a distinct possibility that you have tried some of these before.
Okay.
But it's also a like I'm pretty sure one of them at least. I know you've tried flankers of it. I don't know if you've tried this one in particular.
Okay.
But it's things that I reach for that I think are in the designer world doing something either different or much in the way that you like Platinum Ego East are doing something classic in a really nice way.
Okay.
So that's the intention.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Well, here I see Joel's comment. Joel, I have like multiple videos and topics kind of like that on my channel. You should look back at some of these older videos. You might enjoy them if you haven't seen them. Yeah, like literally blindfolded. Rana had stuff. I was trying to figure it out. Neil has come up with some really creative things that I've tried too, as far as sense and figuring out what it is or guessing. So check those out if you haven't. But
yeah,
all right.
Amen. Ultra Zest, right?
I haven't done this video yet. But I actually did buy a decant for the express reason of comparing Danae to Ultra Zest. I haven't shot
I feel
that
like
one.
In my head, Sacred Flame probably is more adjacent, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
To be honest, neither of them smell anything like it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I thought I fucking cracked the code, all right? I didn't think about... 30 seconds and we'll get into this. I didn't think about... It felt like cheating where Neil had sent me like his Parfumo account before or whatever, and all of the stuff that he had, like it felt off limits to just go through that and try and, weed things out. I thought it was like, nothing other than what this is. Like there's a decant with an orange liquid in it. I couldn't tell. I watched that video. That's a really fun video. It was fun to make. I enjoyed smelling it. Now Danae is probably my favorite Argos, but let's reel it back in. Designer 1. I have test strips here. I purposely did not wear a scent of the evening just in case I want to spray any of these on skin. Plus, feel free to say whether or not I should put these on skin if you feel like
this one, yes, warranted. I really hope you like it.
Okay.
That's why it's number 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we go from number 10 then?
I don't. No. One's good. Skin it. Skin 1.
Okay. All right.
I'll tell you ones that you won't want to skin.
Don't say skin it. That sounds like a fish. Like you're preparing a fish to eat.
If the fish was covered in this, that'd be pretty impressive.
I like this. This smells like an upscale designer.
It is.
Like
it is.
This is not a Paco Rabanne. This is not. Like, this is not that kind of thing. This is not a Valentino.
Do you want me to tell you what they're known for?
No, I kind of want to guess because I have 2 houses in mind that I think it could be, based on normal designer fragrance houses. The 2 that came to mind would be 1 either Hermes or 2 Cartier. This kind of feels like one of those. Is it a Cartier?
It is a Cartier.
Okay. They have some classy shit. Like I've smelled these at oh god, I'm bad with department store names, but I smelled
Neiman's
Declaration. No, it wasn't at Neiman's, but it was at one of the other like high-end retailer ones. I think I smelled. It might be Bloomingdale's. I forget. I always want to say Nordstrom, but that's not correct. I I smelled Declaration. I don't believe I smelled like Pacha de Cartier or those. I could be mistaken, but I smelled some of them, and they all had this classy French perfume type of approach, and this kind of fits that.
Mm-hmm.
It's spicy, but it's kind of fresh in a way too. Like I don't see this being overpowering.
I wore this when I worked graduation this year.
Yeah, it's pretty formal, but
it's elegant, and it's got a boozy note, is what you might be kind of getting a little bit too. It is supposed to be boozy.
I'm fine,
but it.
Go ahead.
I think it works well. I've dressed it for work, but I've also dressed it like that. Fragrance to me fit for something like graduation, where I was sitting next to students in a regalia and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I was also interacting with people, so I didn't want to gas any of the kids next to me when we were there.
Not like unapproachable or anything like that.
And a lot of the students that made mention of it, they said it's something that fit me, which I like when I get that kind of compliment.
That is a nice compliment. Yeah, I agree.
I like that feeling too, especially if you feel that way too. Because I don't know if you caught the end of the stream with Kaylin, but like there were a couple that I smelled from Neil that like I could appreciate the scent, but I didn't like it because it didn't feel like it was me. It felt like I was like fucking stealing someone's perfume off of their counter and running away and then spraying it, and it just didn't mesh well with me. You know, this is nice. I actually do kind of like this. I do like this, not kind of like it. I do like this. I find that what I was trying to say before was I find that I'm really bad with boozy notes. Like every time there's a boozy note, I have no idea. I just kind of nose tingling, spicy sort of thing, which obviously it's an accord anyway. So it probably is some sort of combination of those things. But there's almost like a little bit of, oh man, that reminds me of something, but I want to say like warm spices, like think like nutmeg or like a little bit of like cumin or something like in there that like it's warm, spicy, but it retains a little bit of freshness. It definitely fits that formal vibe, but it's got a little bit of, I'm going to spray it again. The opening, I thought I got like a little bit of like funkiness.
So what I have found with the Cartier fragrances, even if it doesn't list them, Declaration is the one that people really get the cumin note from.
Okay, do they have that in that?
Because this one, well, so this isn't Declaration. You're smelling Pacha de Cartier Parfum.
Okay.
The original Pacha de Cartier is more in line with kind of a citric, lemony, old school kind of fresh fragrance. This, for what it says, I don't know if I necessarily agree with the notes, because if you look at the notes like on Fragrantica,
it's like ambery resinous
and tonka bean and stuff like that, but then there's so much freshness like you've mentioned where I wear this in the summer.
I think it sneaks it in. Like it doesn't feel like it would be completely cloying when you, like, obviously it would push out a little bit more if you heat it up, absolutely, like anything will, but it doesn't feel like this is going to fill the room. It's just one of those, you know, you're shoulder to shoulder with someone, you're walking past someone in the hallway, it's like, oh wow, yeah, they smell pretty good, like that was pleasant, but it's not like going to reach out and grab you. It's not like that.
As
I
someone
do enjoy
who
this.
observes the fragrance and doesn't wear it, I can say that. Yeah, I agree with it.
I think it's probably like one of the most gentlemanly fragrances that I own, in the sense of like, what is a gentleman's fragrance? It's a fragrance that smells elevated, probably French, doesn't destroy everybody else's nose.
Did you try, I don't remember if I sent you a sample of it, Ombre Sultan. Did I send you a sample of that? And did you smell that? I don't know. I don't think so. I need to. If I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what I put in that box. I think it's been a couple months, so I don't remember. Anyway,
all we have to do is Control F.
There you go. Anyway, what I was getting at is, if you like this, obviously you have a bottle. You would probably really like Ombre Sultan. What that one does is give a lot more amber. Like imagine this sort of soft, warm, spicy, kind of fresh, but a little bit of that like vanilla and ambery sort of touch. To me, that one's quite. I like it. I think it's kind of an endearing scent. What I think it smells like is kind of like the old paper smell that you would get out of like a library if you get like a really old encyclopedia or something. You flip the pages, you get kind of that old paper smell, which I like. It's just a small facet within that one that I think makes it stand out. But I think you would like that one. That's a good pick.
I probably would. You're talking to a history teacher that wears brown corduroy and tweed jackets.
That's pretty badass. This was sponsored the Cartier Parfum.
Parfum. I need to also try. There's another flanker of it. I've smelled the original, and the original's fine for what it is, but not something that I like needed a bottle of. But then they have like a noir flanker, I believe, that also sounds interesting. That one sounds a little bit even more kind of niche-y. It's a black bottle with a silver top.
You know, it's anyone would say Ombre Sultan, which I don't think it smells directly like it.
You
but
also
I
have
think
people saying it smells like Dolce and Gabbana K. So that
4 people, yeah.
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 A Penhaligon's fragrance makes sense to me. Drawing that.
What was that? Dandy?
I've never smelled.
This one is like I think this is a Straight to Heaven clone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, New Labor's Straight to Heaven.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. But also, from what my understanding, most of the Penhaligon's fragrances have lackluster performance. From my understanding.
I haven't tried any of them.
For the price, I guess. But that's relative, right? So
yeah.
I think they're actually not that bad. What's the one that I really like? Helfetti.
I like their bottle designs a lot. They're very, very
I
pretty.
do want to
they're old.
Helfetti.
Yeah, this one is really nice. What's the one from oh god, what's the one that does Cedar Malachi? Chopard?
Mm-hmm.
Oud Malachi, I think, is similar to this one. This one is really nice. I like their what do you call them? Like they're more like apothecary looking bottles.
Yeah.
Like they have like I think it's like
Blazing
the Audacity, which is a baby cat clone.
Yes.
Potions and remedies. Balm of Calm. There's one called
the Liquid Love bottle seems cool.
I always like this one.
Mm-hmm.
I love those old timey looking bottles.
This one is straight up baby cat, by the way.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of black pepper in the top, so yeah.
Rosendo Mateo number 5.
It doesn't smell like that.
Nothing smells like that. Nothing.
I don't know. I mean, you guys smelled it last time, so like, did you think that it was that close to what Baby Cat was? Like, I think it's surely relatable, but like, I think they're different in the wearing experience. Like,
it's a
Baby Cat was more pepper. Rosendo Mateo was way more smooth, velvety, like suede, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a good one, Sean. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
definitely.
For sure.
Don't regret smelling that on skin. So, I mean, is there anyone specifically I should go to next, or should I just go here?
How do you want to kind of curate it? Do you want to curate it in stuff that I think you're going to enjoy the most, or do you want to kind of carry a theme? Because there's another one that fits in a similar theme to the Cartier.
It really doesn't matter to me. We could be a roller coaster here. I could love this one, hate the next one, love the next one, hate the next two.
Let's do that.
It doesn't matter.
Grab one. I can tell you skin or not, I guess, if you would prefer.
All right. Well, things that I already had number 2 in my hand. Hopefully, this doesn't smell like number 2.
Okay.
Skin or no?
I would skin it. Because I think it does better on skin. I think off skin, it comes off way too designer.
Okay. think I've smelled something like this. But it has like that Dior Homme sort of vibe.
It does. It's an iris fragrance.
I like this a lot. I like this more than the Cartier. Like as far as like what I would reach for more often, it would definitely be this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, what I said Valentino earlier. It could be like Valentino Uomo, but I don't think it is. It's definitely that sort of DNA. Is this
Yes.
There's one of
this fragrance.
Is it Givenchy?
It's not. It surprised me who the brand is. It's kind of shocking.
What's the line from Givenchy? Oh my God.
Gentleman's Society.
Yes, that line. There's iris in that line.
Mm-hmm. This is
really
a flanker.
Nice.
I like this one a lot.
Third one in the line that now has 5.
I don't think he's gonna guess it.
He might.
That clue did nothing for me.
Okay.
What I can tell you is I like this one. This one,
good.
I would definitely wear this. I would wear it to work for sure.
He wears it to work.
I wear it to work as well. I like wearing it when I'm wearing black.
Yeah,
it works because the bottle's all black.
Bottle's
that
all
is
black. Go ahead. I don't know.
That is Ralph's Club Elixir from
Ralph
Lauren.
I have smelled this before in Macy's, and I did really like that. This smells way more refined than I would remember that, though.
Such a
it's really smooth.
Mm-hmm. Because I had the Parfum, and the Parfum is a clary sage kind of. It's YSL Y adjacent to me.
Okay.
YEDP kind of adjacent, and then this one I was like, it's such an interesting design choice. I would love to have been a fly on the wall in these meetings where they went from literally just kind of a really well executed but generic form of Ralph's Club Parfum, which I gave to a student because I was like, hey man, this will work for you. That elixir, I was like, there's a gang of iris and smoke and leather in this, but fresh, clary, sage-ish kind of. I'm like, this is incredible. It's beautiful. What is this?
I smelled this one at some point last year at Macy's, and I did really like it. And then I looked at the price there, and I was like, not that much.
It might be easier to get now because I think it's discontinued, which sounds kind of counterintuitive, but it hit a bunch of. I got this at a Marshall's for $40.
I mean, it has kind of an underground perfumer. I don't know if you noticed that. Yes. I've never heard of that person.
One of my favorites.
Yes.
This is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is actually. I don't need this. I do like this. I will wear it, especially in the fall time. I don't have anything presently in my collection that fits that sort of like colder weather iris sort of thing. I've tried a bunch of them, the Valentino Uomo Intense and the, DHI, DHP, Aaron Terrence Hughes, Ohm, a bunch of them of that same sort of profile. But I do remember really liking this one and smelling it again, especially on skin, is a nice reminder. I like it. I don't know what, $95 on Fragrance Net, so it might be a little bit cheaper somewhere else, but
yeah, I unironically, I think some of the cheaper ones, like you might poke your head into a rack store if you have the opportunity to, because that's where I got mine.
Oh, really?
I know that. I think it's technically, I think they're discontinued. I think the Elixir is now discontinued from my understanding because it hit the rack stores so much. But also at the same time, if you want a 10 ml, you let me know. I'll toss it in there. Because unlike you, I have the opposite problem where I don't have summer, spring iris fragrances. I have just a ton of winter fragrances.
I have Uomo Aqua somewhere in a decan I could throw your way.
That one I've been interested to try. Just the regular Valentino Uomo I've been intrigued by because I really love iris, but all I have in regards to like summer iris, where iris is kind of the focus, is Prada L'Homme. So
I'm glad you mentioned that because that was actually my secondary scent of the day. Prada L'Homme. I have a small 50 ml bottle of Prada L'Homme that I blind bought 2023, maybe early last year. And because I heard, oh, it's like the best office fragrance, it's so good. And I sprayed it and I was like, I don't understand you. I don't like you. And so it lives in my bottom drawer of my filing cabinet.
As it
where I have Ferragamo. Yeah, I have God, what's the one that Ross loves so much? The blue one.
Essentially blue.
Yes, that one. That one lives in there. I like that one too. This isn't like a banish, like, yeah, I'm never going to spray you ever again. It's like a, what could I have at work just in case I need it? Aqua de Joe Parfum is in there. That one is almost gone. Anyway, I sprayed it today because the Killian was just, it was there. It was fine, but it had kind of died off. And I was like, let's give it a whirl. And I actually did kind of enjoy it. It was better than the last time I sprayed it. I'll say that. But I certainly think there's better iris out there for sure.
I think if Neil heard that, he would want to send you the Intense one. I think he owns Intense.
I haven't smelled that L'Homme Intense, but I heard that one is comparable to Homme from ATH. Yeah. Right? What do they say? Homme? Full of DHI, DHP. Oh, yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Anyway, good pick. I really like this one. Let's get to this real quick. Penhaligon Sports Car. Is that a fragrance that we've looked at? No. I haven't smelled this. I love the bottle.
I love that bottle.
Cute.
That's awesome.
It's
a patchouli aromatic.
It's giving like the I forget what the actual model is of the Porsche, like Roadster back in the day, like the James Dean Porsche.
Yes.
But yeah, that bottle's sick. What is this? Pine, cypress, very green. Holy crap.
I feel like that's a fragrance that you would bring on a grand tour, like a European grand tour kind of thing where you're in a vehicle.
Do you watch the grand tour?
Dude, I made the joke today. One of my students was talking about German. And I said, Natürlich Hans ist standing on a Wasserfall, which is a James May joke where he talks about the only phrase he knows in German is naturally Hans is wet because he's standing under a waterfall. It's from a news segment where they're talking about how the Queen is German.
Captain Slowly. Yes,
yeah, I've seen a couple of Top Gear episodes.
Yeah, a couple
of them. Once or twice.
Where's the Stig at? Anyway, yeah, I'm sure we could talk about that. Yeah, I love that show. Cars is probably my primary, my first love, right? Yeah, Cars has been like a constant thing. Fragrances is a newer thing, but I love it still. But yeah, Top Gear, Grand Tour, Top Gear USA kind of blows. Tanner Faust and those guys, yeah, I don't know. Not the biggest fan.
Once or twice the episodes were okay, but yeah, no, it's not the same. I would rather watch like the
Hammond is probably on fire somewhere in a Rimac Primera or whatever that car is. Yeah. Anyway, all right, let's get on to the next one because I see we're at 7:30, which means we got to start cranking through these if we're going to get through it in one.
We can also do more than one of this. You know, we can come back to it and stuff like that. So
true. All right,
because there's 10 of them.
Yeah, that's a lot for one day.
And nose.
Designer 3.
Skin? No.
Okay. That was a resounding no. Okay.
Hard no. Hard no. Not because I think it's super challenging, but it is such a radical departure.
I agree. This is one for paper.
It is such a radical departure.
Of course, my love. I love you, Randy.
Yeah. Very true.
I got my wedding band today.
Nice.
Yay! Congrats.
It fits.
Good.
Mine doesn't.
Oh god, this is gonna wipe my nose out. I thought I really liked it, and then I went in closer and I smelled nothing, which is a bad sign for my nose.
That also is, I think, partially being on paper.
So just eat it up.
It eats it up, but also I think for this fragrance, I'll let you kind of talk about it a little bit more.
I smell nothing right now. I got like sort of like a green fresh vibe thing for, not exaggerating, a quarter of a second.
So,
and now it's just, it must be Ambroxan or something very heavy because like I don't smell
that
shit
one does
right
have a lot of Ambroxan, right?
I don't know if it's Ambroxan. I think it's actually.
All right, I'm doing it.
Oh, the other A.
Mm-hmm.
Ambergris? What?
Akigala wood.
Okay. So is this perfume by Quentin Bish?
Yeah, it is.
What designer one has he made with Akigala wood?
A lot.
A lot.
Blah
There's
Imperial?
a couple on that shelf over there.
Okay. I like it.
I quite enjoyed this one. It's funny. This is one fragrance where
there's a little bit like a. Go ahead. I want to finish your thought. I got a couple things.
In the line of flankers for this particular fragrance, most people will hold up two of the other ones instead of this one. And a lot of people will highlight this one as being off-putting or weird in regards to...
I don't think it smells weird.
I don't
kind
think...
of see that. It's a
I
bit
get like
I get like also like Mega Mare. And this...
Have you tried that yet, by the way?
Not yet. But
okay.
I'm hoping that it's this kind of in the same way where like this is an aquatic fragrance, obviously, but it's aquatic in the sense of like water in the ocean.
Yeah, I get an ozonic feel with this one, and almost like a coconut ylang-ylang type of thing, like very softly. Maybe that's like the ozonic beachy type of thing. This kind of feels like a more stripped down version of Seraphine Blue, just thrown in with a shit ton of aroma chemicals to give it power.
I can see that.
You're getting more of the scent than I do, to be honest with you, because when I get it, I get super powerful kind of sea note, like salty sea air with like this undertone of fig and some
I can see the fig.
I don't get the fig when I smell it off of you. When you wear it, I smell mostly like the oceany kind of notes and the Akigala wood. That's mostly what I pick up off your.
How much is this?
I think that cost me like $50. It's Kenzo Homme Eau de Toilette Intense.
Okay, I've never tried any from that line.
Most people reference the Kenzo Homme Eau de Parfum, I believe, which is like
Eau
a
de
leather
Toilette
aquatic.
Intense.
Yeah.
Okay.
The original Eau de Toilette from, I believe, is actually like the original Eau de Toilette. And then Intense is when, because you've got this one, you've got the Eau de Parfum, that's also Biche. You've got Santal Marine, which is also Biche. You have the Eau de Toilette.
This one.
Or Kenzo Homme Marine. Yeah, that's the one.
It's a fun bottle, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a bamboo stick.
Yep, that's what they're going for because Kenzo. Kenzo is Japanese in regards to the it's French, but it's also Japanese. You know, it's like L'Odyssey, where it's originally a Japanese designer that is now technically French. But
I like this.
Yeah.
Long lasting and strong, yeah. No, see, I mean, I get what they're saying, but no, I think this is like way too sweet, cloying, tonka bean, overload.
Yep.
This is like a more, I think, wearable version. I really like this. I think I would definitely go anosmic to it and a full wearing. but I feel like it will come
tend
back.
to towards the end.
He oversprays this when he wears it.
How many sprays? How many sprays is overspray? Be honest with me.
Just like to me, when like I like it, but I would like it better if he sprayed less because it projects a lot and it has a strong sillage. And so the last 2 times he wore it, it was just
Sorry,
a little
baby.
too much for me.
Huh. So it looks like Sean put about 20 sprays on based on what he's miming behind you.
See, the last time I wore it, though, we were going out like in the summer. So I was like, well,
Yeah.
Hi, John C.
Hey, John C. Good to see you.
Hey,
So
John.
they Sense of Wood, Vetiver, and Oak. I have that like one room over. I could go and smell it, but maybe at the end if we have some time.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like this one. This is good.
Cool. Glad you liked it.
Positive
That's-
experience. The resounding no was. We're doing a little bit of that.
Yeah, the whole idea behind that one too is, in my kind of opinion, that one, I think whenever I think of like what jumps out to me as a very non-designer fragrance, that's a designer. That's
Yeah.
niche. That's a niche fragrance profile, because you even said it yourself. Paradise Garden, that's the designer version of what that fragrance is, where it's
Yeah.
Very
overly
mass appealing.
vanillic and sweet and mass appealing, where this one it's
It's a bit particular.
kind of odd. It's an odd fragrance.
I don't think it's all that odd. I don't know. I don't know what that says about me, but I don't think it
You
really
like
is
Ganymede.
off-putting at all.
You like
I
Ganymede.
love Ganymede.
Ganymede is an odd fragrance.
I mean, I might have to, rescind my statements about Quentin Bish and Akiyala Wood, because I really fucking love Ganymede and Unsulade, and I really like
I'll
this.
be honest, when you were like kind of making some yucks and some jokes at Mr. Bish, I was like, you are aware that's like he's in my GOAT conversation of current perfumers.
Wow.
I really do have a lot of fragrances that were made
Well,
by him. As I look
yeah,
at
Yeah,
the shelf,
we both do.
like that one Angel Nova. I don't know if y'all have tried that one yet from
is that
the
the
ones I sent to Rana.
Blue one? No, we
This
haven't.
one,
It's the raspberry
yeah,
one.
it's like raspberry with Akigala wood, and it's not as like patchouli-y or as like sugary sweet as some of the other angels. You can see I've got quite a dent in this one.
Yeah.
Love that one.
Huh. What's the Parfum de Marley that I'm thinking about and forgetting right now? The pink bottle.
Oh, Delina or Delina
Yeah.
Exclusive?
Well, the one Snoop Dogg wears. Yeah, that one.
Oh, Delina, yes.
There's similar vibes. It's
Yeah.
raspberry patchouli fragrance with some
Yeah, and
vanilla.
rose as
And
well.
rose.
That's actually, and lychee. I totally forgot. The whole reason why I bought this is because I was
He also
craving
made-
Delina.
Have you smelled Fleur Narcotique from Ex Nihilo?
She's gonna do that Saturday because we're going to Neiman's, and I think they
Yeah,
have them there.
that's Quentin Bitch too.
Oh,
I think anyway.
good to know.
I'm pretty sure.
It is.
Designer 4.
Nice.
Jim?
I think you've smelled this, but maybe not.
All right, I'm gonna do strip then.
Yeah, I think you'll pick it up immediately. I think you've definitely talked about flankers. I don't know if you've had the original.
Nose tingling, maybe boozy. Scared to put it up to my nose? Question mark.
Powder, more than booze, and citrus.
I'm confused at what I'm smelling. It's giving like Guerlain L'Homédial vibes a little bit. Like
That's exactly
powdery
what it
toffee.
is.
Impressive. Wow, good job.
It's the EDT. It's the original.
Okay. I'll take that.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
That's-
I love the dry down on that stuff, dude. Like, it's so good.
It's
The
got a
leather
little bit of
kind
like the
of
cherry
powderiness.
amaretto type of thing sprinkled in there. Nothing too
Yeah.
overpowering, but
I love wearing this one too.
I've never
That-
smelled this one.
That one, because I went through and initially kind of like when I did start doing samples, I kind of honed in on Guerlain, and I had what was the one? It's the one that's super spicy. It's in the black bottle. It's the Extreme,
Extreme?
I think.
I haven't smelled it. I
And-
feel like chili pepper or something in it, right?
it kind of smelled like hot sauce, and I was like, and then I tried the EDT, and I was like, why did they just keep making this?
Those are like $60, right, for 50 ml or something.
They're very economical, especially for like the quality.
I really like this.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
That's in the same vein to me as the Cartier, where it's like it's elegant. It's not going to scream, but it's interesting for what it is. Like it's got some intriguing facets to it.
I really like that. Yeah, and
it evolves. That's the thing. That scent changes throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
I've only smelled of the darker one. The Parfum is the one that Neil sent me that he really likes. A more boozy take.
Yeah,
I've smelled. Well, is it the L'Homme Cologne or is it Homme Cologne?
That's Guerlain L'Homme Cologne, the one that they turned into Platine Privé or whatever.
Yeah, I've smelled that one. I don't remember much about it, and then I've smelled Guerlain Homme of like the minty Renaissance sort of smelling one. Yeah, but yeah, I've never smelled the original. It smells really good.
Yeah, that's I want to smell L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum because that's supposedly the cherry one.
That one as well.
And that was one that when I was getting into Guerlain,
get a little bit of that in this. So
you get a little bit.
Right,
apparently,
with the almond.
It's like that
EDP really leans into it.
Like if you breathe in and inhale it, it's like the last little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not it's very much in the background, but I like that.
Yeah. No, I think that one works. You can wear it in the summer. You can wear it to work. I think that one, I wore it actually quite a bit in kind of fall into winter, and it worked pretty well.
Okay.
I remember distinctly going to a debate event where my kids were competing, and I was wearing that with a cardigan, and it fit.
It's a vibe.
I'll quickly share this real quick, but I have the next one picked up. Yeah, we're talking about L'Homme Ideal apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Whoops, not sharing.
There we go. L'Homme Ideal.
I really like this.
Yeah.
Is this a Terry Vosser or whatever? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
2014. Wow. I like it.
That one reminds me a bit of Mon Guerlain too, just kind of with that like base DNA of like the tonka bean and the almond and all of that.
Yeah. I think that's partially why I got it.
It's one that sometimes will like match fragrances. I'll wear Mon Guerlain and he'll wear that one, and they kind of pair well together.
Wait, there's no way, right?
What?
Hold on. Well, 50 mil for $35?
Yeah, but when's it gonna... When, though? And does it really exist?
I think I paid... I think mine was through Fragrance Buy, but 30... I mean, that's a great deal.
That's a very good price.
It's a gift set with... I don't know what size bottle, but a body wash, too.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the 3.4 ounce bottle, but... Because that bottle on the left and the 1.6 is weird.
Yeah.
Not weird. It might be an older design because Guerlain keeps doing that. They keep changing it.
They've been changing their packaging with the women's stuff lately too, like rebottling them.
That's really good. What's over here? It's got me thinking. All right. Anyway. Stop sharing. Next one, number 5. Not Rosendo number 5, but Skinner now.
Skin.
All right, I'm going to have to...
Away from the Ralph's Club, though, because this is also an iris fragrance. So I don't want to...
Okay, well, it's going to go on the same arm.
That's fine. Yeah. I think this thing will overpower the Ralph's Club at this point.
This is more sweet.
Yeah.
This, how we were just talking about the Kenzo Ohm versus like the JPG. This is more of like that JPG sort of thing, but actually this feels way more refined than that.
I think that's a really good description of this.
Like this is the sweet sort of vanillic thing, but it's not too far into that. It's got just enough to make it mass appealing, but still be different. It's kind of candied though. Like I say that, but I still don't think that it's like too far.
Do you smell the coffee?
Not distinctly. It's got this like, is there saffron or something in this?
No.
Maybe it's just like an amberwood type of thing, but
there's definitely so there's
something
a
spice
in regards to like
I don't remember what this one smells like.
It's a if I'm not mistaken. 1 second. There we go. There is coffee in it. There is spice at the top that you're probably referencing.
It kind of smells like, in the most weird way, it's not caramel corn, but it's kind of giving caramel corn vibes in a way. I don't get the coffee, but it's like this amberwoody thing that's kind of savory too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like the sweet savory combination.
So
you said there's iris in this, but I don't get it in the same way that the Ralph's Club comes across. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's technically listed as orris root.
Okay.
But the thing for me with this one, it's got 3 different types of vetiver.
Okay.
And then it's got nutmeg and peppermint in the top.
Really?
Yeah. This one is, to me, such a well-blended fragrance that like, to me, I know it's an iris fragrance because like it has that sort of butteriness.
Yeah.
But like it's a well-blended one. That one surprised the hell out of me too.
I really like this.
Yeah. That is
I'm trying to guess what house this would be. Is this like a normal designer?
Yes. Yeah, so go back to what you said, that it smelled like a JPG but classier.
Yeah.
Because I think that is actually a pretty good summation of the house.
JPG. I don't know.
They also make luxury makeup, if that helps. Maybe not.
It's a Givenchy. This is Givenchy Gentleman's Society Eau de Parfum Extreme. Yep.
Bye, Joel.
Bye, Joel. Yeah, it's the
Take
most
care.
obnoxious name of a fragrance in the world.
I really like it though. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know they made makeup, by the way. All right, Joel.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Sorry your vacation's finished.
Mm-hmm.
Acting supervisor for 2 weeks. All right, well, smell good. Take care. Hope that all goes well. I'm sure it will.
Indeed.
Catch you next time.
Always nice to.
That's really nice. All right, let me pull it up real quick just so viewers can see. Givenchy.
Yeah.
Gentleman Society.
Ridiculous name.
Eau de Parfum Extreme. Or Extreme, probably.
Does it got the...
I think it has the
accent, the
accent
tilde
on it, yeah.
The I took French, but I forget what the name of that accent mark is. The yeah. Nutmeg peppermint. Okay, yeah, I like this note breakdown.
This is 100% a Ross recommendation that I blind bought when he talked about it, and I was like, "That sounds dope." Bought it. He was totally correct. It is dope.
I like this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the kind of iris that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Prada L'Homme is kind of the iris that I don't really love all that much. I like the more smooth, creamy, sort of buttery, as you put it, iris. Like another, and actually a designer one that I do really like is, you probably know where I'm going with this. what the hell is it? Gucci Guilty.
The elixir one.
Elixir.
Yes, the green one.
That is one that I have gone back and forth of whether I want to buy that before I buy Reflection Man, or if I just, I know. That's why I think it's hilarious that you're like, I really like this creamy iris fragrance. Like, do you now?
So it's funny you mentioned that too, because I was going to buy this, but this was not at discounters yet.
Mm-hmm.
So this was still like the $180 or whatever.
That's
and I was
flanker too. That's coming out.
I heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
An extreme version or something.
It's extreme or an absolute or something. It's
someone was telling me about that works for someone. Anyway,
mm-hmm.
I was kind of in the same boat. This is now much more affordable, so the 115, maybe
it's if you want
get it at Max Aroma with the discount code.
Yeah.
I'm glad I ended up with Reflection Man because that's my favorite fragrance, right? But it was kind of this like, all right, I don't want to spend $180 on that. Like, I just don't. Or could I spend, $15, $20 more than that or whatever it was and get what they say this smells like, Reflection Man. And I was like, well, fuck it, I'm going to go for the Amouage, right? And I ended up really liking it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I do still really have an appreciation for this one. Anyway, let's keep it going so we could get at least one more in. We'll have a few more to go through.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Let's go to I guess we'll just keep doing them sequentially. Number 6.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling you're going to say Skin.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I like this one.
Why'd I even get these out?
Right. That's how it always goes with you and I, too. You always go, no, put it on Skin. Put it on Skin.
Yeah.
The peppermint is taking over in that one.
Mm.
Not in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really. Hold on, I gotta spray one more. I'm not really sure what I'm smelling there. I'm confused. I always do this thing. It's like, what do I pick out? Does it smell like something I know? Do I like it? And not necessarily that order, but like, I think I like it, but there's also something that like I don't understand about it, which is bothering me, in a weird way. Like, what are you?
That feeling of curiosity. Very relatable.
It's funny because it's a fragrance that a lot of people flippantly sum up as 2 other fragrances.
Like a hybrid?
Yeah, but they just say that's what it is, and then they move on, and that's the end of the discussion. And I always have, ever since owning it, gone, there's a lot more to it than just that.
Is this the 19 degree?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't get raspberry right now. It seems, I kind of, when you said that, I was like, do I smell birch? And I kind of do. The fruitiness is not jumping out if it's like a very prominent thing. I don't know.
It comes off on your skin a lot. It's interesting.
The raspberry jumps off of my skin. I will say that the raspberry note specifically for that fragrance, I believe, is actually black raspberry is what they put it as. So I think they're going for like a darker, which makes sense with kind of the birch and the smokiness. I'm right there with you. For me, that fragrance comes off as a pretty smoky raspberry, like shisha almost, not jammy raspberry, but like raspberry as in smoky raspberry. And then the thing that I always clock is kind of the odd part of it, there's a wateriness to it that seems to come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I kind of get that because it was reminding me a little bit of that part of Philip Plain No Limits where that's like chocolate and patchouli and watery notes and other stuff. It has a little bit of that, but I also get, and it kind of makes sense, I guess, that they do luggage, not that they do leather goods, but I get like a really soft, supple, like new black leather sort of feel to it.
There's a lot of leather in that thing. That's why people do the Tuscan leather thing. It's not just the raspberry note. It's the fact that it is leather as well. Leather is the topic word on Fragrantica.
It's not deep or dark or animalic. It's very fresh and kind of smooth, buttery, new leather, right?
Time also as the aromatic, I think, is interesting.
It feels approachable to me. Like it just, for kind of how, like, I don't know.
I mean, it seems like one that is different enough that you will get some enjoyment out of it as a hobbyist, but it is versatile that you don't really have to think about it. Like if you're going to work and you work in a professional or semi-professional environment, then you could just kind of grab and go.
Yeah, I have a story about this one. This is the one that I think we were chatting about it a couple of weeks ago, where it was the last day before we started having students back at the school. So we had meetings. And we walked into the cafeteria, and I'm walking ahead of the two people that are my coworkers that are walking behind me. And we kind of sit down, and one of them, who's fresh out of college, is like, "A lot of smells in here." That's what she says, and I'm like, "Huh?" And then my other coworker goes like, "Well, it's the cafeteria; it's gonna smell." And she's like, "No, it smells nice. Someone's wearing a lot of fragrance, though. Someone's wearing a lot of cologne." Well, she said fragrance, which made me go like,
oh, okay. You might know something about something.
Maybe, or she's just like, she thinks it's feminine.
Perfumes, right?
Instead of fragrance. Instead of cologne. And I just went, that's me. 10 sprays. And she was like, it's nice. She's like, it's good. She got caught in the sillage is what it is because I spray on the back of my neck and I was walking.
That's the only place I spray. I spray there and maybe on my hand. Yeah,
I think it was 6 around the neck. Yeah, 6 around the neck, and then I had like a couple on my arms or something. But yeah, no, I agree with you. I think it's one that it's can work as a work scent. Can even wear it casually. I think in the winter, if you're gonna go kind of run errands in the winter, like in my head, I imagine myself wearing like brown corduroy jacket, jeans, boots, t-shirt, toss that on.
Yeah, I get like oh man, I'm bad with my boots these days. I have a bunch of Chelsea boots, but like chukka boots, boots, flannel shirt, like a nice flannel, black pair of jeans, some nice chukka boots, and like just vibes. 60 degrees, something like that, and
I think it's something
pumpkin spice season type of thing.
I think it's something you can wear like Aventus, but I think it actually does better in like colder months than Aventus does. Yeah. I think it's more intriguing than the Aventus profile is.
I think it's more versatile too.
Yeah.
Well, and more economical.
Yes. As long as you get on discounters.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah,
I would wear this.
Pricing's on its odd. But.
Cool.
All right. Those were kind of hits. I mean, I don't know what awaits me with these other 4.
We'll see. It was a lot of fun getting to see you try them and give your first impression, because these are all ones that they're favorites of his, so I'm very familiar with them. I really enjoyed it.
There's one favorite of hers that's in the second batch. Sorry, it's one of the ones that you like. It's not the one.
Not that one.
It's not the one, but it's.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, so
I'm trying to these were all really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there were any of them that I disliked, right? Because we had the Cartier. What was number 2?
2 was
that was Ralph's Club.
Ralph's Club, yeah.
3 was that the Kenzo? Yeah, the Kenzo one. I still smell it.
Mhm.
4, like they're all really good.
Mhm.
That was the L'Oreal one, I think. 5.
5 was the
The
Givenchy.
Givenchy 6, and yeah, these are all good.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm scared about the other ones now.
I think personally, looking at the list, that I'm not saying that it's a complete like nosedive, but I think that the front half of the list is
Oh god.
stronger than the back half of the list. Not terrible, right? Like that's the thing. It wasn't like I was suddenly just like, I only have 6 designers that I like. That's not what it is. I really enjoy all those fragrances. One of them I enjoy immensely that I don't know if you will enjoy it as much as I enjoy it, but that's
Okay.
also like
It's part
that's
of
kind of
it,
just
right?
how fragrance is, right?
Yeah,
That's-
you can never tell, what something's going to be like on someone's skin. You
No.
can hype something up as much as you want to, but it's
Mhm.
going to everyone's perception is different. So
And I put one on there on the back half that I hope that you get more out of than I do. I
Okay.
like it, but I'll give you a hint. It's not this, but it has that violet leaf note that makes me go, all I smell is violet leaf.
Okay.
And I like it, but so many people I've heard talk about it make it sound like a much more varied fragrance, and I don't get that. So I'm hoping that maybe you will get
I like
more.
violet, generally speaking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking violet and Argosporum. I'm thinking Fahrenheit. I'm thinking SJ from Nichonnet.
I think if you like Fahrenheit, you will like that one that I'm talking about.
I love Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are really good. I don't know if I had to pick, like the one that I'm most enticed to get right now would probably be the L'Oreal gift set for $60. Like that seems like a kind of a screaming deal.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't skin that one yet. What the hell? That was number 4.
Yeah.
Damn, we're somewhere. Whew, spicy on skin.
Mm-hmm.
I like it in the morning. It's like refreshing.
I get way more of the amaretto on skin, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Damn, that's so good. Damn, that's good. They're all good. All good.
Yeah.
Now I gotta wear that one again.
It's one of those things where it's like, if you...
So does this mean I'm not a niche snob?
No.
That's what I was about to ask. Have we disproved the self-imposed name?
No.
Should I just like avoid the C1, the Dior's, the JPGs, and
so the whole idea, right, is like if you have to quantify this idea of what is niche, right? Because you have definitions where niche, to some people,
do they only make fragrances?
Right. Which I always thought it's like that's
silly.
You're just making that's a semantical
Oh
argument.
yeah,
that's not real.
oh yeah, and people argue about
Creed
that all the
makes
time.
room sprays and travel atomizers and something else. No, they're not niche anymore. Like, come on.
Right. No. Aroma means you're niche in that capacity, but for me, niche is are you doing something where at least more than a few of your fragrances start off in a discussion of not how do we sell the most bottles?
Yeah.
And does it start off more, how can we tell an interesting story or provide a unique experience?
Yeah.
That's niche to me.
That I agree with that. I was about to say, what story are we telling with this?
Paradox
is to start as marketing where it's, hey, we want something for the modern man that's going to smell good, shower jelly, like blue,
right?
Something a little bit different, but still that, like, no, not a shit. That's kind of seems like that's what it is.
And for me, that's how this plays on me. Some other person might be like, this actually is kind of different, in my opinion. It is different, not in a way that I find to be all that great, but it is different. But also then the thing is you have this in the house and then you have 19 degree. And it's like,
Quite a departure.
What are we doing? You know, like that. And so that's what makes Toomey's 19 Degree to me. That's a niche scent. And I think that you can find that in a lot of designers. You just have to go a little bit more looking.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's the thing. Like, I think for me, what's always kind of bummed me out is Prada. Prada comes off as this kind of a little bit more highfalutin sort of designer.
Yeah.
They're all pretty much the same.
Their fragrances really don't impress me all that much. Like the Ocean line,
I don't like their women's fragrances too much.
The Ocean line is kind of hot garbage, I think.
Yeah.
The one that I liked the most, if any, was the Le Parfum version, I think. Whatever the Prada
was my favorite one.
Prada Luna Rosa Carbon can no.
I liked lavender. That one just didn't do it for me. I know a lot of people go like, it's like Sauvage but smoother, and I'm like,
it smells like fucking metal. It smells like metal on a dude's armpit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was giving me scent memories of my neighbor, this neighbor down the street that my mom was friends with, and she had like older boys, or like my oldest brother, who's 10 years older than me, like was a couple years younger than this dude. So like we go down and we play basketball, and it smelled like him when he wouldn't wear deodorant. It was like that, like kind of like a BO smell. So I was like, this smells like metal and Michael Bloom. Like,
oh no!
I can understand that. Yeah. No,
anyway.
It's. I think that the main takeaway is, if you, in any case, right? Like if you write off entire houses and things like that, you know, it's like, if that's what you feel is necessary to be like, I don't even try new JPG fragrances because they've never, not saying you specifically, I'm saying metaphorically people, right? Where it's like
the proverbial niche snob.
Right. That person that it's like, that's all I want. And it's like, can you find daily drivers in niche perfumery? Yeah, for sure. You can find it for anything. In the same way that I think if you take a moment and dig a little bit, you can find interesting fragrances, compelling fragrances, sometimes like cheapies, like that Guerlain being that price is insane.
And it usually stays, like you can find it pretty low like that, you know, online. It it tends to stay at a lower price point. Yeah.
I mean, one of those is a Ralph Lauren fragrance.
and it's
the most
drying,
designer.
It's drying down to be something a little bit more or a little less interesting than the opening, but I still enjoy it.
It does.
I don't know. I don't completely write off brands. I definitely what I think it is I'll try anything, but I don't go out of my way and get excited like, oh, gotta go smell the new Jean Paul Gaultier, like or the new Bleu de Chanel. Like I'll smell it eventually, I'm sure. Like if I happen to be in close, well, I do live close proximity to like Macy's and all of that, but like I'm not intrigued enough to go smell the new Myself Flanker, the new Bleu de Chanel, I don't know if there's a new Hugo Boss. Like if I happen to be out and about and I'm there, or I'm at the other mall, or there's something else that piques my interest and I just, you know, I'm there anyway sort of thing, then I'll get to it. But unless it's like a brand that I really care about, it's like I'm not gonna make that a separate trip at this point, you know?
No,
anyway,
and that's definitely something that we find ourselves doing. I think it's one of those things that we just tend to go to those places.
We tend to be going there just because, like, I only really, like, I buy a couple makeup products at a time and then just replace them. And so every couple of months we end up going to one of, you know, either Ulta or Sephora, so a pretty regular basis. And they're, you know, those kind of stores are always in big shopping centers too, so it's fun to just pop in. So, but we don't go out of our way and be like, oh, unless like really like if a new Mugler is coming out, then I want to rush out.
That would be different though. Like if they came out with the new Mugler like men's fragrance, the new Amen Flanker or something, like Phantasm, I really like. they came out with another one of those, like, yeah, I would go try and find that because I want to smell that because it's a brand that I generally like. I had another thought. I forget it. But anyway, that was fun. I'm looking forward to smelling these other ones. I don't want to hold you guys up. I know I got to get started on dinner here in a few minutes, but I had a lot of fun with this. It went way better than I expected, to be honest with you. And I'm thinking...
Me too.
I'm thinking I need to probably wear one of these tomorrow as my scent of the day because I like I said, I haven't put everything back in my cabinet, so it's like what do I think about that I want to wear? And if I can't think of anything, that I reached into the decant bag. But these were all pretty versatile for work, so we'll see.
I was going to say all of those to work too.
The dry down of the Cartier. If you really love that, then yeah, you will probably love Ombre Sultan too. But I don't know if it will be different enough to either add or bump this one from your collection, if that makes sense. But I think you could definitely appreciate it.
Is that's a Nichon?
It is a Serge Luton.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
The brand that does Chergui. Yes. But that one is also really affordable too. It's like
you can get them on
$60. It's like $60 for a 50 mil or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to hold you guys up. That was really fun. Glad we did it.
Good evening.
We'll figure out when to do this next one. Yeah, you guys as well. And anyone that's in here, I appreciate you guys being here till the end. Leave a like on the video, comment. Appreciate you guys as always, and we'll catch you next week for the next installment. Have a good night. Stay safe and well.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Later, y'all.